Yo, what's going on YouTube? My name's SoFlo Sneakers, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up a catch-all for sneaker botting. A catch-all allows you to make an unlimited amount of email addresses that you can use to check out with on your sneaker bot. Catch-alls are very cheap and very easy to set up as well, and they're very convenient if you don't have a lot of emails already made and ready to go. Real quick, before we get into things, if you have any questions whatsoever about anything sneaker botting related, make sure to join my free Discord server down in the description below. And on that note, let's get into today's video. The website we're going to be purchasing our catch-all from is going to be namecheap.com. Namecheap is a very large domain website and they have millions of active users, so it's a very safe and very trusted site. The first thing that you're going to want to do is set up a free account so you'll be able to actually buy your domain and you'll be able to access your dashboard as well. Once you have your account set up ready to go, we're going to come up to the top of the screen here and we're going to click on domains. So if we scroll down here, we'll see a bunch of different domain names and we'll also see the prices right next to them. So just keep in mind that these are a yearly cost. So like I said before, they're very cheap to set up. And if we hit show more, we can find ones that are even cheaper. Like this one right here, .xyz is only $1 a year. You can pretty much pick whatever domain name you want, it really doesn't matter, but I personally went with the cheapest and I actually went with this one right here, which is .xyz. You want to keep in mind that this isn't a physical email address with an inbox where you can send messages and do all that kind of stuff. The best way to think of a catch-all is an email address that you use that automatically forwards the emails being sent to it to your main email account. So let's just say that our catch-all is all set up and ready to go and we're trying to check out on a website and they're asking us for an email address. We would paste our catch-all into the checkout page and then when they send the order confirmation to the catch-all, it's actually going to be forwarded right to your main email. If this doesn't make sense just yet, don't worry because it definitely will by the time we get to the end of this video. Once you decide on the domain that you want to use, you want to come up with a different name that's going to be put in front of this domain. So for this video, I'm going to be using soflo.xyz. So if we come up to the top here and we search SoFlo, a page comes up and it gives us a bunch of different domains that we can use with this new name. So once again, we can see right here that soflo.xyz is $1 a year. So how this is all basically going to work is the domain that we're going to be buying is @soflo.xyz. We can put anything we want in front of this, but as long as the end of the email is @soflo.xyz, those emails will be forwarded to my main email account. So I could do sneaker@soflo.xyz, soflo@soflo.xyz, cyber@soflo.xyz, etc, etc. You guys get the point. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to purchase this domain now. Once you purchase your domain, you're going to want to come up to account and then we're going to want to click on dashboard. So as you guys can see, my new domain is now right here and it cost me $1.18 and right here is the expiration date, August 25th, 2021. Once you have your domain purchased and you're on the dashboard, you're going to want to click manage. The next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to scroll down to redirect email and we're going to want to click add catch-all. This is where you're going to want to put your real email address that you want all of the emails being sent to the catch-all to be forwarded to. So I'm going to type in mine now and then we're going to click save changes. Once you save the changes, your catch-all is set up and ready to go, but I just wanted to talk about a few disclaimers before we wrap this video up. Depending on who you ask, people might tell you that catch-alls are clipped or they don't work on certain websites. You just want to keep an eye out and see if the profile that you're using the catch-all with is constantly getting clipped or declined, and then maybe you want to start switching it up. Yeezy Supply doesn't care about catch-alls at all, at least from my experience, and I've never had an issue with using them on their site. I have heard people talking about foot sites being clipped, but I've also checked out with them on foot sites as well. So like I said before, you just want to keep track of what's going on and just keeping an eye on which profiles are getting clipped. Another thing to keep in mind that this still isn't a physical email address, so farming or anything along those lines for CAPTCHAs will not work. And one last thing is you don't want to be using catch-alls for raffles. They will 100% get filtered and your entry will be invalid on that website. That wraps it up for today's video, so I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll catch you guys on the next one.